Saving sex workers everywhere.
78. Social media angle is a widget.
In addition to all the sites that sponsor us will have the logo, the beautiful logo that we showed you, they're going to be able to display that proudly, and then also get listed within this widget that we plan on distributing across the web. They will also have, we're going to tie into the metadata from the actual websites to tell in real time exactly how much money has been donated to save the sex workers of America.
Okay, so when I was in college, I wanted to save the world. I wanted to get involved in a lot of different groups that would, help me achieve some of my altruistic goals. Would y'all have any way to recruit new members into Porn for Peace if they wanted to? I mean, outside of participating and looking at porn, would there be like a Porn for Priests?
Or Porn for Priests? We're all about. That's true. We'll make a contest. We'll have a sign-up sheet. We'll have a website.
See, they've already got in trouble.
Think back to your dorm days. You could have walked door to door, convincing all your other mates up and down the hall to watch more porn in order to save the sex workers of America.
Well, but I'm talking about I'm not saying coming from the other side. But I don't want to say that. Trying to keep it clean. Would you recruit people into porn as being participants on the porn sites? Because you get
so there's a difference between porn,
I could imagine like a tour around the United States, high schools,
which we can certainly do. We are fighting against sex workers who don't want to be sex workers, not porn stars who make a lot of money.
Okay, all right, fantastic. I'm liking this.
So is it okay to start by saying I really don't want to touch this one, or is that?
I guess if you could give me a thumbs up, that would be great.
I can't believe Gio said Porn for Priest, and then you tried to talk right over it.
I know. It wasn't that horrible.
So real quickly. So okay, helping people out of some horrible situation, definitely good. Porn, definitely popular on the internet. Combination of the two, switching sex slavery for saving it with porn money. Well, that's kind of what they're talking about, right? These are people who don't want to do this, right? It has a huge people helping people score point, that's for sure. And yeah, no pun intended. Shut up, Gio. So we're trying to have a serious conversation about Porn for Peace.
Everyone in the room
acting like you're 14. Yes, and you're acting like you're 12. But, so I like the social aspect, but what you didn't talk about is, how are you going to actually do this outside of the Facebook widget? I mean, because nobody in those countries you're talking about are going to have Facebook, right? So your disconnect is
he's talking about the US.
The people you're trying to help, you didn't talk about how you're bridging to them. You talked about collecting the money from porn, which is pretty easy.
Well, we also said that we're going to start in the 5 largest cities in the U.S. with inner city.
But how are you going to do it? So you just made $5 million from porn. Wait. How are you going to, you didn't talk about the management of the distribution.
Right, so it's through the creation of safe houses, in which case, we expect to have about $300,000 in the first year with 30% growth.
So you're going to do those yourself?
Right, we're going to, us as a non-profit, we're going to set up the houses and coordinate with the porn industry.
Okay, so that's pornforpeace.com, that's team number 2. Give them a round of applause. Next up we have team number 3. Where's my team number 3? Team 3.
Terrible idea. Porn for Peace. So many other great use to fund peace. Why porn?
Okay, so now we have beerbuzz.com, good beer, good times.
Okay, so Ray and I are going to pitch this. We were a little concerned at first when we saw the group number 1 go up, but we realized we really don't want to be number 1. We're talking about beer, because we were already talking about Budweiser, and that's not what we're looking for. Our website is beerbuzz.com. It's about good beers and good times. We have a logo of, what this is about creating a buzz about great beer. We want to capture a diverse audience, everything from folks who maybe don't know a lot about beer, are new to the area, want to try something different, to getting the real craft brew enthusiasts. The features of this website would include feedback on beers. It's going to allow people an opportunity to find new beers, to spread word about what they've tried. Also, there'll be a calendar feature, so folks will be able to find beer specials and happy hours. They'll know when there's special cast nights, where the special promotions and pint nights are. We'll feature local breweries, but of course this is something that it wouldn't just be localized because, for instance, I think one of the reasons we're talking about this was I'm a member of the 101 Club of BD Rovers. I'm also a member of Flying Saucers Club. And it sucks that I have to go to a kiosk when I'm at Flying Saucer. I have to track on a piece of paper what I'm doing at BD Rovers. I want to be able to have something where I can aggregate in all of my beer experiences. Recently spent a lot of time in Portland, had some great beers. The heck if I don't remember what I had. So one of the things we talk about is having a web app that you actually can put in the beers that you have, your locations. You can have, when you go, you got your pictures of you drinking, trying beer samplers at an event. You go ahead and load this up. This goes up to the site. What else we have? Thumbs up, thumbs down, the beer reviews. Also, we want to have a feature, a page that will tie people in if they want to learn more about craft brewing, tie them into homebrew competitions, to the local events that are going on for their area. And so it's really very much of a search engine, but also a visual search engine. I'll let Ray talk about that.
Basically, from a user's point of view who's not part of the community, you would be just looking for new beers. You just got here, so you don't know the local brews. You don't even know what the labels look like or anything. So you would show up, put in the zip code, and you would get a visual search results. So kind of like a Google Images with the labels of the beers and the bottles. Because me being visual, I don't know what they taste like, but I'll buy something just because it has a cool bottle. And then once you click on it, you actually get user reviews. You can see how many people say it's popular and things like that. So in a way, you're getting like a visual representation of all the locals around here that vote on things.
And there's the search engine taking a snapshot of the logo of the beer you have.
And then also social aspects of it. So like they were doing with GPS and Google Maps, we'd have a Facebook app that basically like beers that you like, it would tell all of your friends the beers that you like. So it's kind of suggesting beers that they might not know about. So.
Another thing is that one of the websites I support a lot, I really enjoy it, is Lindsay Simons at Deshola.com. Really great reviews by the dish. However, the one thing, this is labor of love from Lindsay, doesn't have a lot of time put into it. But the one thing I find lacking there is social interaction, social community. I have table mates. I have people that I've identified and know, and that I want to see what reviews they put up. What I don't have is the capability to say, hey guys, you know how I really talk about Rhiney's? Go look at my reviews, see if you want to meet up with me on Friday night. So having that kind of built in as well, that you can have it so that you say, hey guys, going down to Zach's and Pints and Plates, let's meet up there. And have it that it's worked up with Twitter as well. We talked about having Twitter feed as well that will help local establishments, and that's part of where our revenue will come from. Places like Jack's, Pints and Plates, North by Northwest are some local examples. Live Oak Brewing, St. Arnold's. One of the major buzzes recently on one of the Yahoo groups was, where can we get St. Arnold's Wine number 5? It was amazing the amount of buzz on through the communities. If you had that feed in the Twitter feed, instantaneous. It goes to your phone. You don't have to worry about going to Yahoo group, logging in, and seeing what the answers are there.
What I'm hearing is kind of a fairly generic beer-based social network, which kind of concerns me. In terms of okay, so you start off saying we're going to have a social network around beer, essentially, then you say we're going to have photos, and we're going to have reviews, and we're going to have, but you add all these pieces that are kind of, what's your core, what's your strength, what's your core feature? I kind of see how do you execute on something so huge and so diverse?
I see it more simplified than that. It's not just based about reviews and people writing full on things. It's as simple as clicking thumbs up. I like this beer. The only part of the community base of it is you taking the time to sign up, add a picture of the beer that you really like, and just putting the name of it, or even a brewery that has those, or a bar that has those signs up, puts the beers that they like. You just show up to the site, you search for your local area, you find the beers that you want, or even new ones that you don't want, and then you rate them based on if you like them or if you don't. So it's community-based, but it's more that a bar is promoting the beers that they have, and even local breweries are promoting themselves for a user like me to find things in the area.
Okay, so the one key feature is just list the beers you like, give them a thumbs up, essentially.
That's it.
Yeah, if you keep it to that, that can work. But what I was hearing originally was quite like, or maybe you were just kind of, you know,